I'm an executive member of Rotary Club of Toronto, Tibetan. I'm thrilled to be one of your MCs for tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tenzin Gocha, and I'm excited to be your co-host for the evening. I'm also an executive member of the Rotary Club of Toronto, Tibetan. Thank you so much for joining us tonight to celebrate the first anniversary of our club. Your show of support means the world to us.
Wow, first anniversary, huh? Gocha, can you believe it's already been a year? I thought we just got inducted. Didn't we just get all called up on stage and got our badges and took our pictures?
Precisely, I feel the same way. Last year, same place, same hall. You know what? I think it's a Rotary time machine magic. You know, people say, when you do good stuff, time flies, and Rotary is all about good stuff, correct?
That's a very interesting take. You know, you're right. No wonder it's never boring to be a Rotarian.
That's right. It's been a year of fun and service, and definitely combo, I must say. Fun, service. I'm sure all Rotarians gathered here will agree to that, right? It's a
Can we have some yay?
Yay!
Everyone, you know what? We're going to keep this spirit alive tonight as well. We have an exciting lineup of programs for tonight, so look forward to it.
Yep. Before we start with the main program, just a reminder of a few housekeeping items. We would really appreciate if you can turn your phone to silent mode for this event, just to be fully present here and enjoy each other's company to the fullest. In case of emergency, just a reminder, the nearest exits are on the right in your two corners of the hall. We have restrooms located on your right as well, right in the hallway. And finally, for any questions and assistance, we have our volunteers right around here as well. Please look out for people in white t-shirts. Thank you so much for your attention to these details.
Thank you, Gochala. Now let us take a moment to acknowledge the land we are on and express our gratitude for the indigenous peoples who have cared for this land. We acknowledge the land we are meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wenda peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. Thank you everyone for joining in the acknowledgement.
Main program for this evening. And to start the evening, we have a captivating traditional Tibetan dance performance called Tashi Shoba, the good luck dance. The performers wear a white beard mask representing Saint Halton Gyalpo, the founder of Tibetan opera Ajahn Kamo. Halton Gyalpo reputedly lived for 140 years and hence symbolizes long life and good health. The purpose for this very dance is to bring good luck, good omens, and inaugurate special occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, Tashi Shoba.
Give it up to the performers of this auspicious traditional dance. We couldn't have asked for a better start to the event than this. Now that all the stars are aligned and good fortune is on our side, please join us in welcoming Deki Shukla, the incumbent president of our Rotary Club of Toronto Tibetan, to deliver the welcome speech. Give it up to Digla.
Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Is everyone having fun? Are you enjoying? How's the Indians? Everyone? That's the spirit. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to start my presentation with Hati Tashi Delek, which is, we say Tashi Delek, it's a Tibetan word, and it's my prayers for your well-being. This is how we greet each other in Tibetan. Tashi Dele. Can you say it once? Perfect. Tashi Dele to all the distinguished guests, fellow Rotarians, aspiring Rotarians, as I should put it, and supporters. Thank you for choosing to join us today. Your presence means everything, and I'm so deeply grateful. Well, before we delve into our celebration, I'd like everyone to turn to the person on your right, introduce yourself, share your name, and name 2 things that you're very grateful for and 1 thing that you would like to change in the coming years. Let's do that. Let me see some activity happening on the floor. Turn to your right. My name is Deki Shukla. I see Paulo really busy. Very well. I see Linda Ryder going on about her accomplishments. All right, thank you everyone for the short activity. The reason why I wanted to start my presentation this evening the way I did is to remind ourselves to think about what we are grateful for on a daily basis. We are in such an autopilot mode that we forget to count our blessings. So I wanted to just take a moment to reflect and see back and turn around and see what you're grateful for. Before I begin my speech, I would like to introduce 2 Rotarians who inspire me so greatly. First person that I want to introduce to everyone in the hall is Linda Ryder. Linda, can I please have you stand up and show your face to the public? This is Linda Ryder. Linda Ryder is a past district governor whose energy and positivity light up every room she enters. Linda, I would love to know what your secret is to such boundless energy, and whatever pill you're on, hook me up, please. The second Rotarian that I want to introduce to is Sonam Chudela. Sonam Chudela, wherever you are, could you please stand up and show your face to the public? I feel as if we are connected in our past lives. Words cannot express how grateful I am to have you in my life. Thank you so much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank my mother, Mrs. Nima Shekala. And I want to thank my children, without whom I would not be able to do anything that I want to do past my business activities. It is because of you and your support and your unconditional love and your inspirations that gets me going every day. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Amala. Thank you very much. I must also thank an extraordinary individual who is not a Rotarian but has contributed immensely to our cause. Miss Tashi Chudrenla. Tashi Chudrenla, wherever you are, can I see your face? There it is, Tashi Chudrenla. She is not a Rotarian, however, her contributions know no boundaries. Your support throughout my term as club president has been invaluable. Thank you so much. Inspired by Dalai Lama's vision of universal responsibility, a year ago, Toronto Tibetan Rotary Club was formed with the dream to create a community of service-minded individuals committed to make a difference. We envisioned a platform where we could collectively address community needs, preserve and promote our rich cultural heritage, and extend our hands in friendship and support globally with a unique vision to create tangible, lasting change both locally and globally. Today we gather with great pride to mark the one-year anniversary of Toronto Tibetan Rotary Club, where we proudly see these dreams coming to fruition. This milestone reflects the dedication, hard work, and unity of our members who embody the Rotary ideal of service above self and the vision of universal responsibility, so inspired by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Through our efforts, we are breaking free from the stereotype of being seen solely as destitute refugees. We are emerging as a vibrant, resilient, and dynamic community ready to make a positive impact on society at large. Our success over the past year would not have been possible without the unwavering support of our members, the guidance of our leaders, and the encouragement from our partners and friends. To each of you, I extend my deepest thanks. Your commitment and passion have been the driving force behind our achievements. As we look ahead, Rotarians, let us renew our commitment to the value that unite us. Let us continue to embrace the spirit of service, the pursuit of excellence, the desire to make a difference. We aim to be the torchbearers of universal responsibility, promoting peace, understanding, and goodwill in our endeavors. We have much work ahead, but with the dedication and spirit that have brought us this far, I'm confident we will achieve even greater things in the years to come. Together, we can create a legacy of positive change that will last for generations. And for those who are not Rotarian, but who are aspiring to be a Rotarian, I want to dispel the notion that Rotary clubs are exclusively to the wealthy. At our club, it is an inclusive club. Everyone is welcomed on equal terms. Becoming a member, surprise, surprise, becoming a member costs less than 85 cents a day, so much less than what you pay for a daily Tim Hortons coffee. Join us to be part of something meaningful, where your contributions truly make a difference. Serving our parents fulfills our duty. Giving back to our community and school is like repaying a debt. However, joining Rotary allows us to contribute to the world without any expectations of return. This is the true essence of charity. I encourage everyone to join Rotary, to join hands with us, and bring about lasting and positive change. Last but not the least, as I turn over the leaf and exit from being the charter president of Toronto Tibetan Rotary Club, I encourage Mr. Kelsang Pinzola, the president-elect, who will be taking over this responsibility effective July. So my days are numbered. But I want to thank every one of you who's here. It means a lot to see so many fellow Tibetans, Rotarians, and Rotarians from other clubs to join us here. It is heartwarming to see you all here. I hope you have a good evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Deki. I would like to request every Rotarian here and everyone here, please give a round of applause for Deki for her year of guidance, motivation, and leadership.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here and join in your celebrations. It doesn't seem like a year ago that I stood on the same stage and we inducted every member of this club. Time passes quickly when you're enjoying yourself. The first year of a Rotary Club's life is always challenging. Some people join and find it's not what they expected, or it's not a good fit for them. But you have stayed the course. You have overcome the hurdles which challenged you along the way. It was good to see that you've worked together with the Rotary Clubs of Etobicoke and Toronto West. This helped to engender fellowship and close ties with your neighbouring clubs, while bringing the club more of Rotary. It has given you the opportunity to observe the functions of other clubs and give you some ideas to build on as you go forward into your second year. President Deki, I salute you. I think you've done a wonderful job while managing a very busy business schedule. And you haven't had as much help from district as I would have liked. Thank you for all you have done. Incoming President Kalsang, as you take on the role of leading your club, I am sure that it will be in good hands and will prosper and be an important part of the community. District is here to support you, and assistance is only a phone call away. I'll always remember the early discussions we had when you approached us to form a Rotary Club. In the room, you had a number of Rotary items on the wall. You remember that, Deki? One of them was the 4-way test. We went around the room and we asked each individual why they wanted to join Rotary. The reply from one of them made reference to the 4-way test, indicating that the 4-way test could have been written by the Dalai Lama, as it appeared to match his philosophy. That profound comment has stayed with me. It is clear that the 4-way test should not be looked at through a window. It should rather be looked at in a mirror to reflect on our own actions and behaviour as we go about our lives. I take this opportunity to wish you all every success as you continue your journey in Rotary. Thank you.
Hi, John.
For your advice and for making yourself available for any guidance we need in the future. Thank you again. Give it up to John Burns. So we have a very good news. This year we have 4 new members who decided to join our club and be part of our Rotary mission. So it would be really wonderful, John, if you could do the induction and officially welcome them to our Rotary family. So first of all, we have Pujung Patala. Please come up on stage. Second, we have Samde Surengla. Please come up on the stage. Third, we have Tenzin Tile Kongarla. Please come up on the stage. Bila. And last but not the least, Tenzin Sonam Kepala, please come up on the stage, Sonamla. And we'll take a group picture. Thank you, John. Thank you, Dila. Congratulations to all our new members. You're all officially Rotarians now. Congratulations again. Give it up to all our new members. We can't wait to see all the amazing work you will be doing as you carry forward the mission of
The great fifth Dalai Lama. A group of Muslim musicians from India went to Tibet to pay homage. They brought along with them a genre of music which became very popular in Lhasa, the capital city of Tibet. Tibetan musicians later modified some of the songs into a light classical melody called Nama Döshe. This particular song is called Döshe Zebe Hamoputi, meaning the beautiful fairy Hamoputi. You're going to see that they're going to perform in a slow start and a fast ending, and the dancers might do a step dance in rhythm in sync with the music. Ladies and gentlemen, Nama Döshe Zebe Hamoputi.
What a stellar performance. Thank you to all the performers. Please give it up to our performers. Thank you so much. We now would like to invite Linda Ryder to say a few words. Give it up to Linda Ryder. She's our former district governor and the current president of Rotary Club of Toronto, Etobicoke.
As I look out over the room this evening, I see so many friends, so many colleagues, and wonderful, wonderful Rotarians. It just does my heart proud. Now, we all came here on a ship or an airplane, but tonight we're here for fellowship and friendship. So thank you very much for coming tonight. I joined Rotary in 1989. That's a long time ago. And during that time, I have been on zone, I've been a Rotary coordinator, I've been president twice. I've been a district governor, and guess what? I'm going to be president again next year. Crazy, I know. But the best thing is I enjoy everything about Rotary. And thank you to the 4 new members that we had tonight. And have a wonderful time. And Deki, I know she's around working. And oh, there she is. Thank you so much for inviting me tonight. And we work together as 3 cousins together in all of Toronto West, Etobicoke, and Toronto, Tibetan. Yes, yay. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. They shouldn't give me a microphone, because I love a microphone.
Thanks, Linda.
Shukla. And I'm going to ask 2 volunteers this time to draw. Dev Shukla, can you do the favor? Yep, let's shake it well.
Shake, shake, rapid
Shake, shake. Okay, who's going to be the lucky winner of Ninja Professional Plus Blender? How exciting. Dev Shukla. A lot rides on your shoulder.
Drum roll, please.
All right, Dev. Read the number, please.
316322187.
Wrong number? Someone got this number for sure. Let me reread it. 316-32187. Who is the lucky winner this time?
We have a winner today.
Okay, we got our lucky winner. Please come up on stage and get your blender. It's gonna be a lot of blending happening at home. All right, let's check. 316-32187. You heard it right. We found our winner. Okay, we're gonna do a second draw. Okay, who's going to be our second volunteer? Let's do it. Can I have your name? Susan is going to be our next volunteer. Let's shake it well. Shake, shake, shake. And the lucky winner this time is going to win
A thermal flask.
a thermal flask. And it's not just one, it's 2 of them.
Keep it cold, keep it warm. Thermal flask. Who's going to be the lucky winner?
Susan, can you read the number, please?
316-198-37.
One more time.
316-198-37.
That was such a...
Anyone?
Oh, we got a winner! Please, let's check first. I always forget that. But I'm pretty sure we got our winner. Woo! Let's check. 316-198-37. We got our lucky winner! Congratulations to our winners of our second round of raffles. Congratulations again. By the way, we have our auction table on my left, still going on. We will be closing it in 30 minutes. So if you are still considering which item to bid, please go ahead. Please make your bid. It will be closing in 30 minutes.
We're going to continue with the beautiful melodious performance by a performer. For the next number, we have another performance from the repertoire of Nama Köşe. This is a nagma, which derives from the Persian word meaning melody. The song is called Nagma Gibi Yima, the Happy Sunshine. Ladies and gentlemen, Nagma Gibi Yima, please.
Shukla
let me acknowledge some more donors who have donated for our event tonight. I'm going to read out their names. Noling Restaurant, Tenzin Dorjila, Jewel Dharma Tibetan Buddhist Temple, Chimi Dogala, Sonam Chudila, Jimbu Himalayan Restaurant, Boutique Cafe Himalayan Creation, Balden's Friendly Auto Repair, Tenzin Gurmila. Thank you so much for your donation. Please give it up to all our sponsors. Your donation shows your trust in the mission of Rotary and the work we do as a club. Thank you very much for your generosity and commitment.
This next performance from the same group is going to be Deki Kabalamo. Deki in general are a music genre from the western region of Tibet. It's believed that Deki is brought to Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, by the blind master musician Ajahn Namgyel. Deki have a slow start and then a fast ending section. During the fast section of the piece, you'll see the singers or dancers dance to the rhythm of music or Deki. This is called Deki Kabalamo. Ladies and gentlemen, Deki Kabalamo, please.
What a great performance. Thank you so much to our performers. Give it up to Kabalamo performers. Alright, we're going to take another raffle break right now. Is everyone excited about it? And Indula, what do we have for the lucky winner this time? It's called Star Frit Electric Iced Tea and Iced Coffee Maker. Iced tea and coffee maker is the lucky prize this time. Jim, let's draw the number. Can you read the number, please?
3, 1, 6, 1, 9, 8, 2, 2.
Shall we reread the number, Jim?
Excuse me, we don't change the numbers. 316-19-822.
Who is the lucky winner this time? Who's going to take home Starfrit electric iced tea and iced coffee maker? We have, let's check the number.
Okay, winning number 316-19822. It's a match.
It's a match, says Jim. Congratulations! Wow, we can make both iced tea as well as coffee with that. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more draws. Alright, we have one over here. Angela, let's do it. Alright, can I have your name please?
Sonia.
Sonia. Let's see who the lucky winner is. Shake it well, shake it. Alright. And this time we have Philips, 1 blade. Yeah, I think the men will know. I'm not very familiar with this product, but let's see who's the winner.
Ray 1619943. It's fine.
Is it? Alright, let's check. I hope it is. You? How did you do it? This is not great, guys. This is not great. Let's check. 3161993. Is it? Oh my goodness! The first time in the history of raffle. Someone pulled out their own number. You truly are a lucky winner. Alright, we have one last time for this round. Alright, we want one more volunteer. Alright. Do you want to try your luck again? Luck as well? Yes. It happens. It just did. Alright, can I have your name, please? Can I have your name?
Sure, Patty Lee, Toronto West.
Patty? Patty, let's try your luck. Alright, shake it well. Okay, what is the winning prize? Anchor hockey. A lot of containers.
3163-2121. Unfortunately, it's not mine. It's a nice lady at the back.
Whoa! Please come up here and let's check the number. Let's check. 3163221. Mashallah, you won the raffle winning prize. Congratulations to all our winners. We made the impossible happen tonight. Alright. Okay. A quick announcement, the next raffle winning ticket picker is going to be Dr. Rafi. Let's shake. Okay, who's going to be our lucky winner? What is our prize? It's a Titan by Arctic Zone. It's perfect for summer picnic. Okay, let's see who the lucky winner is.
Need glasses?
Yay!
316-32035.
One more time.
316-32035.
Who got the winning ticket? Okay,
316-32035. 3-5.
Do we have the winner in the room? How many? Approaching Linda Ryder. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, this time we have a very exciting item here, Black Decker. It's a blender. Another blender. Who's going to be the lucky winner this time? Shake it well. Who wants a blender? Great. Alright, Linda.
316-32001.
One more time.
316-32001.
Anyone, guys? Woo! Let's check the number. Do you need a blender at home?
Yes.
Hey! 316-32001. You got it. You got it. And the lucky prize this time is purple flask. There are 2 of them. Okay, let's shake it well and pick the draw. The winning ticket.
316-32117. 316-32117.
Wow, the second time winner. Mashallah. We will check first. 316-32117. Wow, I think you should go into West. Let's shake it well. And the prize is Titan Arctic cooler bag. Perfect for summer. Let's do it, David. Who's going to be the lucky one this time?
316-19820.
One more time.
316-19820.
We found the winner. Wow, this is your second time again. Incredible. Congratulations, Shukla. You won a cooling bag. Thank you so much for participating in this raffle game. And okay, we still have a lot more auction items to announce their winners of, but first of all, I'm now going to request our president-elect of Toronto, of Rotary Club of Toronto Tibetan, Kisan Pinsula, to give the closing speech. But after his speech, we'll continue with our auction winner announcements. So Kisan Pinsula, please come up on stage.
All the Rotarians here, I just have to do nothing but say thank you. So it's a job for me. This is our first anniversary, and there have been a lot of effort being put by all the members of the new and the youngest club of District 707O. And with that, we have started our journey to move into the bigger Rotarian family, and also with the Rotary International. So we are hoping that this journey that we have started last year will move forward as we experience and gather more experience, and also with the more membership from the community, we are looking forward to a very successful years to come. So I would like to thank everyone who have joined with us for this first anniversary evening, and I want to specify some of the special groups or individuals that have made this evening a very successful one. Without these sponsors, we could not have been able to do this event here today. So as earlier mentioned by the two MCs, there are a number of sponsors who have sponsored this evening. So I would like to thank all the sponsors. There have been a lot of people at the backstage. There have been a lot of people in the kitchen. There have been a lot of people who are serving. All the volunteers who made this event a very successful one, I would like to thank them too. Besides that, we had a great performance from two different groups of people, and I would like to thank all the performers. Such events, the Daily Rotarian family becomes successful when different clubs join such events, and I would like to thank all the other clubs that have joined today to make this event a very successful one. Thank you so much. We have a lot of supporters and friends from our community who have, although they are not Rotarians, but they have supported the Rotary Club, and I would like to thank them too for joining us in this evening here. We have requested a special photographer for this event, and we have a special photographer here who have been very busy going through all the tables and have volunteered, and they have captured the moment that we would like to share with the rest of you later when we get the photos from him. As you have experienced, we had a delicious food today. And there are two chefs in the kitchen who have not shown their faces here, but they have been working very hard since yesterday evening to prepare for this evening's dinner. And I would like to thank both the chefs for their effort in making this a very successful one. The Toronto Rotary Club members have been working very hard to make this event a success, and they have put a lot of effort. They have, we had a lot of meetings, and we have also spent a lot of time putting efforts to make this a successful one. I would like to thank all the members of the Toronto Rotary Club. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Deki Shukla, whose leadership has not only sustained the first challenging year of this club, but also has been able to reach with a lot of other Rotary clubs in the area and work with a number of organizations in and around Toronto, so that now the Tibetan Rotary Club is known amongst all the other Rotary clubs within the GDA. So I would like to thank Deki for her effort and for her leadership in making this evening a very special one. Thank you everyone, and make sure that, I think some of you might have had a lot of drinks. Make sure that you drive back safely, and wish you all a good night and all the best. Thank you.
Thank the performers today. We have the first group of performers, the ex-Tibetan Institute of Performing Arts alumni. Okay. Please come on the stage and accept our token of gratitude. Thank you so much. little performers for their astounding performance tonight. Warm my heart. Please come on the stage and accept our little token of gratitude for your astounding performance tonight. You're here as the kids have to go to school tomorrow, so I guess they're left. I want to thank every single volunteers who worked for without your initiative and effort, this event would not have been successful. I want to thank every single volunteers here, and I'm going to make sure that I write the best reference letter for your hours that you have spent here. I'm not going to call on each one's name because it's going to take forever, and not that we would know the names too. But then we want to appreciate and acknowledge your contribution. Thank you so much, volunteers. Now we're going to go with the silent auction winners, and if I may have Shukla here who can collect the payment towards the silent auction. Okay, so for the singing bowl and incense, we have Susan McCoy. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you. And she won the singing bowl and incense for a whopping price of $75. And we have the raw silk Tibetan runner and placemats. Susan McCoy again for $50. We have Anna, 416-9128-418 for $70. 416, is that you? Oh, for $70. Congratulations. The next item for silent auction is for Linda Ryder. Linda, did you know that this symbol, when you hang it around the house, it's believed that it's going to create a very harmonious environment around your house. These are for harmonious friends. It's considered a very auspicious sign to be in your house. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Linda. You won it for $50. Thank you.
The reason I got it is because it also represents Rotary and teamwork, diversity, and working together. So that's why I bought it.
Thank you. Who could have put it better than Linda? Thank you, Linda. Tibetan scroll. Never mind. I'm not going to read that. Rafi for $25. Dr. Rafi. Straight from Tibet. Thank you, Bujungla, for your contribution and donation of this beautiful scroll. The third Tibetan scroll is won by Jim. Congratulations, Jim, for $25. Oops, Linda Ryder again for $50. You won this beautiful carpet. $70. Congratulations. Congratulations, I win stuff and I asked my mom for money. Chimijogala, you won this lovely briefcase. I don't know where you're planning
without you. So please don't leave us. But you won this luggage for $60. Oh, there's a beautiful ladies Clark's shoes, and Pasangla won it for $30. Clark's and $30 is cheap. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your participation. It means a lot. Thank you so much and congratulations to all the winners. And I should also mention Kinsile Pankarla for your donation. One of the beautiful rugs comes from him. Thank you so much. And all Sonamla, thank you for donating this beautiful shoe. And for all the people who donated in cash, in terms of service, in terms of silent auction, raffles, you name it. Thank you so much. This event would not have turned out the way it did without your contribution and your help and your assistance. Congratulations to you again. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good night. Please get home safe. There is one last performance happening there.
We're going to conclude.
cho thu sin kyo ala mana jinjo pe mi ngan che thi ta tu sim la atini pe nang la ye pe mi cho thu sin kyo ala mana jinjo pe mi ngan che thi ta tu sim la atini Kenam ki kanye, kenam ki simte, ye sembe dinaye. Kenam ki dunge, kenam ki michu, ye rupe dinaye. Kenam ki kanye, kenam ki simte, ye sembe dinaye. Kenam ki dunge, kenam ki michu, ye rupe dinaye. Kenam ki kanye, kenam ki semte, ye sembe dinaye. Kenam ki dunge, kenam ki michu, ye rupe dinaye. Kenam ki kanye, kenam ki semte, ye sembe dinaye. Kenam ki dunge, kenam ki michu, ye rupe dinaye. Ye sembe